This is going to be a very awkward video, guys.
Focus. Focus.
I don't know how to do this. Okay. Welcome to my intro video. This is awkward now. Okay. Okay. God, this is stupid. Is that better? That's a little bit. Let me just start before my battery runs out. Alright. So I figured I should do an intro video, right? I don't know what to say. What is that? No, it's too dark. Just do it, Kelly. Alright. So I did it. I started my vlog. That's what I'm calling it now. So what do I want this vlog to be about? I guess I feel like I'm being too quiet. So the idea for this vlog, it's really hard word to say. Anyway, there. Okay. Stop. So I think I got it. Just focus. What is it doing that? There it is, a bug. It's a fucking spider. Okay. I think it's focusing now. Screw it. Okay, so intro video. My battery's about to die. What do I want this vlog to be about? So basically, I want to be able to tell my story. That's the basic gist of this vlog. I want a way to tell my story that isn't so structured. I want to be able to express myself freely without over editing. I mean, obviously I'm going to be editing this video, but it won't be to the point where I'm censoring myself. I don't know. Anyway, I thought of a name. I think I want it to be called Names Have Been Changed to Protect the Guilty. And the reason why I chose that name is not because I actually do want to protect the guilty. It's because I want this to be my story, you know? I want this to be about me. Obviously, this is my experience. This is what I've been through. I don't want to include any of the people that were involved. So, fucking spider. Okay, I'm back. Alright. The purpose of this vlog, I want to be able to tell my story. And if it at all helps someone else who either was in my situation or is currently going through what I've been through, if I could help just one person, and I know that sounds cliche, but honestly, I mean, that's basically what it is. I want to tell my story, and I want to be able to help at least one person out there who is struggling with the same thing or has been through the same thing or just got out of a situation that's similar to mine. So what was the situation that I'm talking about, right? So I want to be able to tell my story about my experience with narcissistic abuse and what it was like for me, what I, not so, obviously I'm going to get into some details, but I'm not going to, I don't know what to say. What do I want to say here? I want to be able to tell my story. I want to connect with others who have either been through the same or are going through the same. I don't claim to be a psychologist or anything, therapist. Definitely not that. But I can tell you what I did to heal, because I feel like I'm at a point in my healing journey where I'm almost done. I want to say I'm 70% done with healing from this trauma. Narcissistic abuse is trauma. It's dramatic and it's complex. It's not just one event that happened. It wasn't just this event happened on this date and, that traumatized me. No, that's quote unquote normal trauma. That's little t trauma, right? I guess. I don't know. It's not that kind of trauma. Complex trauma. And I guess at least from what I've read, results in complex post-traumatic stress disorder. CPTSD, so it's complex PTSD. And not that I've been diagnosed or anything, but not officially. But I do believe I had that. I'm at a point where I'm about 70%. Alright. What was I saying? We're recording. Okay, back to the beginning. Originally, I was going to write a memoir, but I was having a hard time with it. I was able to write about my experiences, but I wasn't able to kind of put it all together in any cohesive manner. Just trying to get my thoughts organized was the difficult part, I guess. Not that I couldn't get it all organized, I almost didn't want to, so I guess that's where this vlog idea came from. I want to be able to just tell my story like I'm talking to a friend, the way that I did while I was going through these experiences. I want this channel to... What do I want this channel to be? I want this channel to be kind of a little bit of everything. I want it to be eclectic. I want it to be weird and chaotic and kind of just tell my story, not just of what happened and what I learned from it or what came from it, but also what I did to heal from it. I think that's kind of the main focus of this vlog. I don't want to just write things down and have it all be, neatly packaged in this one place. I want to be able to show you guys how I healed from this. And not that I'm not healed, I think I am at least 70-80% of the way there, but I feel like this is maybe the last little piece to the puzzle. So I guess this is me kind of just finishing my healing journey. I feel like the best way I can feel like, okay, I'm done, I'm healed, right? Which in reality, you're never really fully healed, but it's always a part of you. But I think me telling my story and putting it out into the world is kind of the final step to to me being at a place where I can feel like, okay, I'm done. Like this part of my life is over, you know? Yeah. So I think that's what it is. I want to show you guys what I did to get to this point. And a lot of it is the journaling. A lot of it, I mean, I want to say at least like half of my healing journey has been me journaling. So I think that's a very important aspect. But it's also been being creative in any way, shape, or form that I could think of. I've, recently gotten back into painting, drawing, sketching, collaging, anything really. Over the years, I've done just anything creative. I mean, there's a lot that happened, a lot of life that happened in between my healing journey. So it wasn't just me healing from one time in my life. I mean, for the most part, people that from what I know, people who have experienced narcissistic abuse, they don't just experience it once in their life. It's kind of a constant. It's something that because that's the only way you know how to experience love or how to experience any kind of connection, whether it's like a romantic way or not. Like it could just be like with relatives or, friends. Once you go through that, it's almost like you're a magnet for it. Not that you are, but I feel like, I don't know, I've learned so much over the years. I've learned so much about what narcissistic abuse is and how, in their minds, how they kind of choose their victims. And I think a big aha moment that helped me like a ton with my healing journey has been finding out that it wasn't my fault, and if I can help someone else figure that out as well, I think that would just be amazing, right? Because it's not so much that we are magnets for narcissists, it's not that. It's the fact that we have what they can't ever get. I don't know. I'll probably make a completely different video about this, so I won't get into that too much. But yeah, I think this is just the last little... I think this is just the last step that I need to move on, I guess. Not that I haven't moved on, I have. I just feel like it's not over. Like, I just have to tell this story. It's something that I've had in my head. I've started and stopped and started and stopped, writing about my experience in many different phases of my life. And I think I'm at a point now where it needs to come out. It's not an option anymore. I need to tell this story. I need to, even if I'm just screaming into the void, even if nobody watches these videos, I think this is for me. This is definitely for me. This is something that I need to do. Yeah, so I hope you guys join me. I don't know what this intro video is going to look like. My camera keeps dying. I just needed to do this today. I needed to start. If I start, then I have to follow through. I think that's what it is. I tend to procrastinate a lot. So, yeah. So this vlog is going to be a lot of me rambling. It's going to be a lot of me... I don't know. I don't know what this vlog is going to be about. I think it's just going to be... I'm just going to have fun with it. I think I'm just gonna do it and just see where it goes. I don't want to define anything right now. I want to let it develop on its own. Kind of like art pieces, right? You don't plan everything with every detail. Like, you just kind of go with the flow. So this is me just going with the flow and just figuring out what this channel is going to be about. And maybe my ideas aren't what it's supposed to be. Maybe this is going to be something completely different. But I'm just starting this. Yeah, I'm just going to start this and see what happens. And maybe you guys will have fun. I know I'm going to have fun. I hope you guys have fun too. Okay.